And now, to present the 2022 Spirit of Justice Award, please welcome to the stage GLAAD's Chief Legal Officer, Michael Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying their evening so far. Thank you for being here tonight to help us celebrate GLAAD's work. None of this incredible work happens without your continued support year after year. We want to thank you for that, and you deserve a big applause. I am Michael Johnson, GLAAD's new Chief Legal Officer, and I have the privilege to introduce you to our Spirit of Justice Honoree. Since 2000, GLAAD has given the Spirit of Justice Award to an honoree who has made an extraordinary contribution to our community and to the movement for LGBT rights. This year, we are thrilled to celebrate our 23rd Spirit of Justice honoree, Nadine Smith. For over 3 decades, Nadine has been an inspirational leader in the LGBTQ movement, both in Florida and nationally. Given her remarkable impact over decades and what she has to take on this year alone in her home state, it is no wonder that Time magazine listed her as one of the 100 most influential people in 2022. Nadine's career started as an award-winning investigative journalist. In 1986, she served on the founding board of the International Gay and Lesbian Youth Organization. In 1993, Nadine was part of the first ever Oval Office meeting between a sitting president and LGBT community leaders, and she was one of 4 co-chairs of the historic March on Washington for LGBTQ rights. Nadine has served as an executive director of Equality for Florida since she co-founded it in 1997. Under Nadine's leadership, the state's LGBTQ rights organization has fought adoption bans, marriage bans, advocated for non-discrimination and anti-bullying protections, and so much more. In 2016, following the tragic mass shooting on Latin Night at Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Nadine and Equality for Florida held space to support a devastated community, brought people together across differences, and helped raise several $1 million to support survivors and their families. Today, it is because of leaders and visionaries like Nadine that those with no support in their homes or communities have somewhere to go, someone to hear their voice, someone to be a role model. Like Nadine, I grew up in the South, and maybe like many of you, I know from experience what it's like not to have any support as a young gay person. Times were very different back then, and we thankfully have come a long way thanks to advocates like Nadine. For some of us, we may have wondered why we felt the way we did towards others of the same sex, but we did not dare talk about it because of fear of the shame it would bring on us or our family. We may have sat in that church just to hear how we were going to burn in hell and wondered what our parents and community would do if we said anything about being gay. Would we lose our homes? Could I go to jail? How our lives may have been different had we had a role model like Nadine to look up to. If we had someone like Nadine at school to support us when we were being bullied or harassed. Nadine is fighting so that LGBTQ youth don't have to go through what so many of us had to go through so many years ago. Nadine understands that we must not go back to those times, and thank goodness. This year, as politicians across the country battle to see who can target young people with the cruelest attacks, what a relief it is to know that Nadine Smith and Equality Florida are on the front lines. Their determined campaign against Don't Say Gay or Trans Bill has engaged and inspired action by young people across Florida, providing insight into how we can turn the tide against this wave of anti-LGBTQ legislation, and motivated all of us to do more. Nadine has always known why we're fighting the good fight. Her work is an inspiration to me, to all of us, and especially to that young LGBTQ person that may be looking for guidance, acceptance, or reassurance, that we are here, that we are everywhere, and none of us are alone. It is my honor, on behalf of GLAAD, to present Nadine Smith with our 2022 Spirit of Justice Award. Congratulations, Nadine.